Alrighty, today we're going to make some bread. About 3 teaspoons worth of yeast, which I've already got in there. And we need ourselves 3 tablespoons worth of sugar. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now, let's grab us a little salt. And we're going to need 1½ teaspoons worth. Throw that all in there. And just take us a cups full of warm water. We'll just pour that into the bowl. Just like that. We'll take my little mini whisk. Dissolve that sugar a little bit. And it also calls for 3 tablespoons worth of oil. So, I'm using olive oil. Gives a nice rich taste. And we're running low on the olive oil. I'm going to have to buy some. Oops, wrong cabinet. A nice tip from the flour is I keep it all in one of these big tins. And it's going to be wanting it says up to 3 cups for the flour. So I'm going to start off with about 2½ cups worth. This is going to be pretty good. Now we'll set it in there, we'll lock it, and turn this up on low speed. I do love the dough hook. And that's just going to start stiffening up a little bit. If you're using a Kitchenaid like I am, you're going to have to let it run for 8 to 10 minutes. And then just add the flour a tablespoon at a time if the dough still seems sticky. I'm going to shove the rest of all that flour that built up on the side down into there. I can tell already this is going to be sticky as all get out. Let's see here. Get all that oil out. Now, as you can see, it's incorporated, but it's sticky, sticky, sticky. So we're going to have to add a little bit more flour. Start off with the last half a cup. There we go. Make sure everything that builds up on the side of the bowl gets stuffed right back down in there. And that's still pretty sticky. I do like using my Kitchenaid. Alrighty. As of right now, we got about 3 cups worth of flour in there. Kill it. Still sticky. So it seems how it's still sticky. Add another tablespoon's worth of flour. We'll stick her back on low speed. Still just a touch sticky. So we'll just throw in some more flour. There you go. Oh, that feels good. Excellent. Whew, lousy macy. I do enjoy making bread. I can't make it as good as Great Grandma Nikki, though. That's my only problem. She called bread making her arthritis treatment. And when these old hands can handle it, I'll do some hand kneading. Oh, beautiful. Just following around the bowl, springs back nicely. So that means that we're just going to have to shut that down, bring that up. Still just a touch sticky. We'll get this off of here. We're going to finish up with a little bit of hand kneading. And back you go. Oh, come on, you heavy thing. Go back there. Go back. Perfect. Whew. Oh, there's my notebook. Now, when I do my kneading, I'll take a bit of this Reynolds freezer paper. And I'll lay it down there. Makes less of a mess you have to clean up afterwards. Off you go and in you go. Alrighty. Take us a little bit of flour. And you can come to Papa. There we go. We'll flop this down on here. And we can start kneading. As you can tell, tonight's a good night because I can actually use my hands. But there we go. That's a little bit better. Just sit there and knead it until it's smooth and elastic. It feels a little satiny. And at times, you do have to sprinkle on a little more flour. Okay. Let me just shape that into a ball. We got to get our bowl out. Just a little touch of oil in your bowl. Just a splash. And you just sit there and use a paper towel, coat the entire surface inside with that oil. And we'll stick our bread dough in here. Well, the newfangled way they make these plastic wraps, they'll jump and Jehoshaphat. Now we'll just cover this up and we'll let her sit for about an hour or so. And there we go. And we'll bring you back in about an hour. Okay, we're back. We'll get me a bread pan. Well, that one don't look too healthy anymore. Better get another. Alrighty. Put a little bit of cooking spray in there. And that's doubled up quite nicely. Then we just punch her down. Let's get her up and out of there. Now let's just measure. Yep, that'll work. So now all you got to do, sit here and gently roll it up. Trying to avoid getting big air pockets. Alright, that's the seam side. Take the ends, fold them under. And place it in your bread pan. Now I usually spray just a little extra on the top. And now I'll just cover it up. And we'll let this rise for a half hour. Once that rises, or while that rises, start preheating your oven to 350 degrees. Except my oven's a little weird. So I'm going to do it at 325. There we go. It's nicely sealed. It looks pretty damn good. Yeah, but I figured I'm just going to start making bread now instead of buying it. Tastes better anyway. Right, as soon as a half hour goes by, I'll be right back with you.